Native Language Creek class. The last lesson we went over lesson 3, parts of speech and types of nouns. Wajega kinonot gagisagag, Margaret Wabano Miles Nina. Egomina gamad stanon Oma Inanimate language. Hagat damad stanon parts of speech. Part 1. So there's 4 parts. Part 1 Inanimate syllabic spelling. Part 2 Roman spelling. Part 3 parts of speech. Part 4 Maga English glossary. So the syllabic word Pipwan and the writing in English Roman orthography Pipwan B winter. The words of Inanimate language may be grouped into different classes or parts of a speech. The main classes are nouns, verbs, pronouns, and particles. Nouns are a basic part of speech found in all languages in the world. Nouns typically refer to persons, places, spirits, animals, plants, and physical objects in the world. Nouns are typically free words that answer the questions like who and what. Most nouns are countable and can be either singular or plural. Nouns function as the subjects and objects of verbs. For example, Muswa kiwa pa mel na pel. The man saw a moose. The nouns here are Muswa and na pel. So moose and man. The object na pel and Muswa, meaning man and moose. The categories of subject and object are not nearly as obvious in the Inanimate language as they are in English. But it is clear that in this sentence there are two nouns in some kind of relationship with the verb. Nouns in the Inanimate language group into animate and inanimate genders or classes. Dependent and independent groups. So in addition, there are principal forms. That is verbs used as nouns but keeping some of their verbal properties. So here's an example. Example chart. In the Inanimate language, we have two different ways of saying bring it. to be brought to you or to be passed to you. The language has a structural rule that divides all nouns into classes called gender. One gender is called animate, which is all living things, and some things we don't usually think of as living. And animate, inanimate, non-living things. We will learn more in the unit as we go. So the example chart, animate and inanimate. So we will start with the animate for bring it. Peso, peso panaskich, peso panaskich. Bring the pan. Peso atim, peso atim. Bring the dog. Peso utaban, peso utaban. Bring the car. Peso emakon, peso emakon. Bring the spoon. Inanimate. Petawias. Petawias. Bring the meat. Peta chigahigan. Peta chigahigan. Bring the axe. Peta maskasin. Peta maskasin. Bring the shoe. Peta akuf. Peta akuf. Bring the blanket. So those are examples of animate and inanimate. We will practice saying and pronouncing the following animate and inanimate words. In the first or animate words that we will do and say, atim, atim. These are animate words. Dog, atim means dog. Nitam, nitam, my dog. Askich, askich. Asigan, asigan. Sock, mahikan, mahikan. Wolf, moapask, moapask. Polar bear. Napel. Napel. Man. Asini. Asini. Rock. Watakus. Watakus. Star. Napesis. Napesis. Boy. Amisk. Amisk. Beaver. Makeso. Makeso. Fox. Emaquan. Emaquan. Spoon. Wapos. Wapos. Rabbit. Mexican. Mexican. Wolf. Suminous. Suminous. Raisin. Mistos. 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 Cow. Missoiskigan. Missoiskigan. Coveralls. Pico. Picu. Gum. Resin. Tar. Waganagan. Waganagan. Tamarack. Utaban. Utaban. Kutek. Inanimate words. Ministic. Ministic means island. Ministic. Abtagahigan. Abtagahigan means key. Pimanagan. Pimanagan. Airplane. Astutin. Astutin. Hat. Tikanagan. Tikanagan. Cradle board. Masinahigan. Masinahigan. Book. Akuf. Akuf means blanket. Chigahigan. Chigahigan. Axe. Baskisigan. Baskisigan. Gun. Minnequagan. Minnequagan. Paquanigamig. Paquanigamig. Tent. Aspoishmun. Pillow. A, a big, sorry. A bisquishimun means pillow. Jagged. Coat. Wias. Meat. Muskison. Muskison. Shoe. Nippy. Nippy. Water. Basagohigan. Basaguahigan means tape or glue. Nanawin. Nanawin. Breath or breathing. Debachamoan. Story or news. Mistigoaskahigan. Log cabin. So with these words, the animate words, you would use for bring it peso at them, peso at them, peso askech, peso askech, peso asigan, peso asigan, peso asini, peso asini, peso amisk, peso amisk, peso emekwan, peso emekwan, peso suminis, peso suminis, peso pico, peso pico, peso utaban, peso utaban. And for inanimate words, beta abitagihigan, beta abitagihigan. Bring the key. Beta astutin, beta astutin. Beta masnahigan, beta masnahigan. Beta aguf, beta aguf. Beta chigahigan, beta chigahigan. Beta baskisigan, beta baskisigan. Beta menekwagan, beta menekwagan. Beta abisquesimun, beta abisquesimun. Bedan jagged. Bedan jagged. Bedawias. Bedawias. Bedamaskasin. Bedamaskasin. Bedanipi. Bedanipi. Beta Pasiguahigan. Beta Pasiguahigan. So those how you would say peso and beta for animate and inanimate. Exercise A. Place the following words in the proper columns, animate or inanimate, and complete the words in syllabics. So there's an example. The first one, at them, it is written in Roman orthography, and next to it is written in syllabics. Inanimate word. Inanimate. Tikinagan. Tikinagan. So there's two columns. You put the words into the animate and inanimate columns. The words are taken from the list that we just did. Askich. Askich. Ministig. Ministig. Mahikan. Mahikan. Debajamoan. Debajamoan. Bimanagan. Bimanagan. Jagged. Jagged. Wapask. Wapask. Utapan. Utapan. Astutin. Astutin. Mistos. Mistos. Watsakus. Watsakus. Abistagahigan. Abistagahigan. Missoeskigan. Missoeskigan. Pakwanagamig. Pakwanagamig. Amakwan. Amakwan. Paskisigan. Baskisigan. So there's two columns there, and you put animate words into the animate column and the inanimate words into the inanimate column. So we said part of speech. There's four parts. Part 1, syllabic spelling. Part 2, Roman spelling. Part 3, parts of speech. Part 4, English glossary. The words of Inanimate language may be grouped into different classes or parts of speech. The main classes are nouns, verbs, pronouns, and particles. Nouns are a basic part of speech, which is found in all languages. So nouns refer to persons, places, spirits, animals, plants, and physical objects in the world. So nouns are typically free words that answer the questions who and what. And most nouns are countable and can be either singular or plural. So here was an example. We did example chart, Animate chart. So there's 6 columns in this example. So we have the Animate column, plural form, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, transitive verbs, and color forms. So on the first column, animate, singular, attim, dog. Plural form, attimwag. Attimwag. Next column, singular, awa attimwag. No, awa attim. Awa attim, this dog. Plural, uko attimwag. Uko attimwag. These dogs. Singular, tanawa attim. Tanawa attim. Where is the dog? Plural, tanwege attimwag. Tanwege attimwag. Where are the dogs? Next column, singular, nawapamaw attim. Nawapamaw attim. I see a dog. Plural, nawapamawak attimwag. Nawapamawak at Timwak. I see the dogs. The last column, singular. Wapikiso at them. Wapikiso at them. The dog is white. Plural. Wapikisoak at Timwak. Wapikisoak at Timwak. The dogs are white. For inanimate. Hold on. Okay, next. Inanimate singular. Astutin. Astutin. Hat. Hat. Plural form. Astutina. Astutina. Hats. Uma astutin. Uma astutin. This hat. Plural. Oho astutina. Oho astutina. Next column. Tande astutin. Tande astutin. Where is the hat? Tande astutina. Plural. Tande astutina. Where are the hats? Nawabahten astutin. Nawabahten astutin. I see a hat. Tande astutina. Tande astutina. Where are the hats? Nawabahten astutin. Nawabahten astutin. I see a hat. Plural. Nawabahtena astutina. Nawabahtena astutina. I see hats. Key question 1. Listening. Nouns. What's on the kitchen table? What's on the kitchen table? Write words into syllabics and translate to English. Here we have three columns. Roman orthography. You could see the list of words under it. Syllabics column and English. So you're going to take these words that are written in Roman orthography and put them into syllabics and translate the word into English. The first word, unagan, unagan. Menehquagan, menehquagan. Banaskik, banaskik. Benau, benau. Kinoshel, kinoshel. Bimi, bimi. Chuchu sabwe, chuchu sabwe. Pepao, pepao. Askik, askik. Wias, wias. Wapos, wapos. Muhkuman, muhkuman. Amakwan, amakwan. Nipi, nipi. Jistahigan, jistahigan. Wow, wow. She sheep, she sheep. Pisano kunao, pisano kunao. Tiwaskik, tiwaskik. So for this assignment, key question 1, you have to use your chart to write them into syllabics and translate the words into English. Key question 2, animate nouns. Write in Roman and in syllabics. So these are animate words. There's 3 columns, English and the English words. Write them into Roman orthography and in syllabics. So there's atem, atem, nitem, nitem, askik, askik, asigan, asigan, mahikan, mahikan, napeses, napeses. Napel, napel. Asini, asini. Watakus, watakus. So gender, we're in two classes, animate and inanimate nouns. So we said nouns in the Inanimate language group into two classes or genders, animate and inanimate. All words for people, animals, spirits, and trees belong to the animate class. Most non-living things belong to the inanimate class. There are exceptions. For example, spoons, smoking pipe, and pails are animate. So a few words may vary in their animacy from one community to another, being in some communities animate and in others inanimate. Animate and inanimate. Animate nouns have plural, which end in ak, as in nabeak, ak, means men, while inanimate nouns have plurals which end in a, as in jimana, for boats. Because of the animacy of a noun, it is not always predictable. The dictionary lists nouns with the following codes in order to show whether they are animate or inanimate. Inanimate words have a variety of elements called prefixes and suffixes and attached to them to signal different meanings. So a prefix is an element attached in front of a basic word in order to add some kind of meaning. So for example, Nichiman, Nichiman means my boat, and it has that n in front of it. N added to the basic word G-man. And the word added is my. N, Nichiman, my boat. Another example, Jimana, Jimana, boats, boats. And at the end of G-man is which adds the meaning or more than one, plural. G-mana, G-man is boat, G-mana is boats. So a word can have both prefix and suffix, or more than one prefix or suffix, as in Nijimanina, Nijimanina, our boats. So the ni is added in the front, and at the end, nana, inan, Kijimaninan, our boat. We, and meaning more than one, plural. So here's another example. So the basic word is she sheep. She sheep meaning duck. So there's three columns, syllabics, Roman and English. So the first one, written in syllabics, she sheepag, she sheepag, she sheepa, she sheepa, other ducks. Nishi sheepim, nishi sheepim, my duck. Oshi sheepima, oshi sheepima, her or his duck. So the first one, she sheepag, ducks. She sheepa, other ducks. Nishi sheepim, my duck. Oshi sheepima, her or his duck. So that's an example of various forms of the word. So we'll go back to the example. Singular or plural. Nouns function as the subjects and objects of verbs. Moswa kiwa meo na beo. The man saw a moose. Moswa kiwa meo na beo. The man saw a moose. So the nouns here we said were moswa and na beo. So moose and man, and the object is na beo and mosa. So the categories of subject and object are not nearly as obvious in the Inanimate language as they are in English. But it is clear that in the sentence there are two nouns in some kind of relationship with the verb. Okay, and that will be it for today's class. And we will start again tomorrow with more examples. And we will continue. So for the key question 1 and 2, start on those and use your syllabics charts for assistance to finish the work. Okay, and that's it for today.